This is 10 Eyewitness News with Anne Fulwood.
The sweet taste of victory first across the line after a trying trip to Hobart.
And boy, these are the heroes of Hobart.
The horror of a runaway truck, 1 dead, 18 cars crushed on a Perth road.
Like appearing on a war zone. A horrific accident and after mayhem with vehicles and people everywhere.
And the Duchess of York and her children soaking up the sun on a Sydney beach.
Come on, girls. There we go.
Good evening. The skipper and the crew of the tiny Sydney yacht 97 are celebrating tonight after taking out line honours in the Kodak Sydney to Hobart yacht race. Overcoming some of the worst conditions in the event's 49-year history, 97 crossed the line early this afternoon.
The calm after the storm. Sydney sloop 97 heads for the Derwent River this morning, the final leg of a treacherous 4 days at sea. Only 10 nautical miles behind, another Sydney yacht, Micropay Cuckoo's Nest. Further out, the dramas continued. 80 miles offshore, Tasmanian boat Wang issued a distress call, her keel in danger of breaking off.
We're taking water slowly and we'd appreciate an escort to St Helens.
Another victim of the savage swells and gale force winds that have claimed 68 yachts in the 105-strong fleet. Many of the casualties have struggled into Eden on the New South Wales south coast. Injured crew members, smashed rigging and damaged keels, evidence of one of the roughest Sydney-Hobart races in history. But in Hobart this afternoon, jubilation at last.
There it is. It looks like they're shaking hands now. They're across the line. 97 has taken line honours in the 1993 Kodak Sydney-Hobart race. And boy, these are the heroes of Hobart.
At 14.3 metres, 97 is the smallest yacht in 40 years to win the Ocean Classic, and it was in the slowest time since 1978.
It's only been in the water for 6 weeks, so therefore she's an untried boat. So we were cautious, and we certainly pushed it we thought, to its limits.
Proud of his 11-man crew boasting 90 Hobart races between them, Andrew Strachan saved his strongest comments for critics, who called for the race to be cancelled.
Absolute rubbish. We're here to sail and to enjoy it, and this is part of the challenge. Anybody who mentioned that should not be commentating on this race.
But tonight, such thoughts will be distant.
I want to go sailing and drinking because I'm thirsty.
James Knight, 10 News.
Fair enough too. There'll be a complete Sydney to Hobart roundup from Rob Mundell in Hobart during sports tonight at the end of this news bulletin. In Perth today, the worst pile-up police say they have ever seen. During a 2-kilometre horror ride, the driver of an out-of-control, fully laden grain trailer tried to get his rig off the road, but it demolished 18 cars, killing 1 passenger before it flipped onto its side, skidding to a stop.
Nowhere to go for the crowded lanes of morning traffic. For almost 200 metres, the truck bounced and smashed through the business area. At times, the whole chassis was airborne. Finally, it rolled onto its side and skidded to a halt. Behind it, 20 vehicles destroyed, 1 fatality, and almost a dozen trapped in the wreckage, needing to be cut out.
Yeah, Roger. Any majors arrived at the scene yet? We've got the truck driver here. I presume they want to talk to him.
About 5 minutes. Hang on to that truck driver